You're welcome.
Thank you.
Trying to keep up with your shit. Is that where are you
I
doing
appreciate
that,
that.
Valenthian?
Noting, or ask why was I asking?
No, I said, are you going to see that guy?
Well, he was supposed to get us more potions. He was brewing them over the week.
Okay, again, if you go, he's probably in my room, so knock softly.
Not hard, got it.
I will kill you before we even leave. Celine is in that room. You will knock softly.
Mouthful of food.
In true Valenthian form.
Yep.
I got home
Knock
10 minutes ago.
Knock once and the door just falls over.
Yes.
I'll kill you.
Sometimes we have to be method.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to Francisco, I actually do take a minute to like get myself in the mood. Like, I mean, I'm an asshole, but I'm a nice asshole, and I gotta be more of a dickish asshole than Francisco.
But you're now Ambassador Francisco. Come on.
That does not change. That does not
I know, that
change his
doesn't change.
attitude at all.
No.
Are you going there now or no?
I might as well go check on the potions so we can get ourselves together and get out of here.
Great, I'll go with you, but then I need to speak to the teapot, Father Tom.
Teapot.
Teapot? When did that
Yes,
happen?
it's from a long time ago, like
Okay.
when he very first joined. I started calling him the teapot.
I don't remember that.
'Cause
Yeah.
he's short and stout?
Something like that.
Okay.
So I will go.
on a-
That'll do it.
Put
I
on
mean,
a
as
shelf.
far as nicknames go, that's all you need.
Yeah, put on
Really?
a shelf and never used?
No, he was
Oh,
like
short and
teapot. He is short and stout.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I will knock on the door softly, and then I will open the door to my room and go sit by Celine while he talks to Curatio.
Yes. I'm not.
Alaric said you'd have some extra potions for us. I was wondering if you had gotten prepared.
Yeah. If you go just on, they're actually sitting on my desk in a bag in the hall. If you just go onto my desk there, you should be able to grab it.
I appreciate the hard work, sir. What potions can I expect to find?
Well, if you go there and you open the bag, you will find 2 regular potions for each party member. So your basic potion of healing.
Right, yeah.
Wait, that was 2 each or
2?
2 period?
2 each.
Okay.
And 2 potions of greater healing. Only 2.
Only 2.
Only 2.
One for me, one for Rin. Hold it.
You know I'm not going to drink that unless you shove it in my mouth, so you might as well hold it.
I'm holding them both.
Yeah.
Got it.
I will then grab Celine's hand, like in a
cupping fashion.
Yeah, just kind of, you know, however that
I
works.
look at Rin with complete bewilderment and puzzle.
I'm going to be gone for a little bit. I am going to Stkx. I will be taking this guy with me. Keep that thing inside if you can.
I mean, I'll do my best. I don't think I have much of a say in it.
You know, crisscross the legs or something. I don't know, but please try and keep them in there.
Okay. Oh, look, he's kicking. He's saying bye.
Yeah, okay. Bye. Like awkward. Bye. I just wanted you to know in case I didn't see you for a while, but please try.
I'll do my best.
Okay. And then I would punch Valentine on the shoulder and walk by him to go find Father Tom. I'm like,
While you go to that, I'm gonna go to Lorana and get extra rations so we have food.
Mm-hmm. That's no issue. How many
many
rations
ish?
are you looking for?
Well, I want to say that I've probably at least gone through 4 of my 10.
Mhm.
Okay.
So are you wanting to round back up to 10?
Well, would I know how long-ish this is gonna take?
It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a good walk. Probably. So
wrong.
she'll probably. Ren would tell y'all, or John did. So this is going to be a couple weeks. So you'll get a couple weeks worth of rations. You can also remember that Jonda can create some basic tasteless bread and still water.
Yeah.
What was that called in Lord of the Rings? Lambus bread?
Lambus bread.
You can make it.
I'm gonna go up to 12 regular rations.
Mhm.
And I'm also, now that I know, going to plan on doing some hunting while we're out there.
Ren would laugh at you. Hunting where?
Rin's not there.
That's true, but she would laugh at you. She will laugh at you when you try. Tom, where are you?
Tom will just be in his. Tom will be in his room right now.
Okay, so I think I would check, like, he wasn't where I found Valentine, all food and out, so I think I would deduce that he would be up in his room. So if your door is not open, I will knock on it.
Oh, yes.
It's me. I'm gonna come in there.
Yeah. Feel free.
Okay, so I'm gonna open the door and then I'm gonna shut it behind me. Are you sitting or standing?
You see, Tom is standing right now, and he's it's kind of interesting because he's not in his normal robes right now. He's kind of in like a little bit of undergarment with like an overshirt. Like he wasn't expecting company, but his shirt, his robes are just kind of folded neatly on the bed, and the bed is made, and he's just kind of, it's like you caught him at an odd moment. He was just standing there looking at the bed, and he's like, "Oh, Red, sorry, I'm semi-decent, but we're fine, I'm sure."
We are leaving tomorrow separately. I wanted to speak to you about that a little.
Yes, of course.
So Tom is significantly shorter than me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I would find like the nearest chair and like do the backwards, flip it around, like flip it around and sit on it backwards.
I'm a cool guy. I'm one of you.
I'm the cool, mean guy. There has been a significant change in you recently. Are you okay, first of all?
Oh, quite the question. Yes, I'm okay. But I'd like to ask you, what do you see?
That is what I came in here to tell you, because I know that when we first met you, you looked like, please, maybe don't take this the wrong way just yet, but you reminded me of an innocent child, so happy all the time. It was gross and annoying, but since then, you have done a lot of great things. I don't know that you see that they are great things, but they are great. We together have taken a dragon. You have slain goblins and eaten the heart and gained that power. I don't want you to think that you can't do anything. Because you can. I know that you have power and you are very capable. I miss the happy a little bit, but just a little bit. Almost as much as I miss the flute from the sheep. Very similar.
So somewhere right where you're talking about the happiness.
Yeah.
Tom goes in for a hug.
Oh, yeah. Dang it!
You get one
Look
and I
here.
don't?
I think she'd be like, "Ugh," and I think she'd like
Constitution
try to
saving
pat you
throw.
on the head, you know, like.
Am I rolling anything, or did I
mean,
get there?
if you're gonna RP it out, RP it out.
I think it'd be more of a wisdom save than a constitution save.
Now, Ren,
Oh, she might vomit.
if she's gonna avoid it, we're gonna do rolls. But if not,
I don't think she would avoid it. She's sitting down, you know, in the cool guy chair, and I think if he does that, she would be kind of. I'm guessing that she would probably know that it would happen, or he would try at some point, but I think maybe not like right now while I was talking. So I think he would have caught her by surprise a little bit, and so she would have been like awkward, like. I mean, because this is why she came in here to like talk.
And he's half hugging the chair also.
yeah,
at
yeah,
this
yeah,
angle.
for sure.
It's one of those awkward, just yeah. And you don't know how much that means. Sorry. And Tom pulls back, remembering
it's-
you're you.
It's okay. Let's not make that the habit, though.
Hey, Ren, I suppose you're being honest with me. I'll be honest with you. I'm not a young halfling, and I've waited, I think, a long time in my life to feel a part of something quite like this. There came a certain point. I never thought somebody would say something like that to me, but here we are, from someone like you, no less. I don't know what to say.
Tom, I am taught from very, very young age that it's really basically a mindset. Okay, so if you go around thinking that you are weak and you can do nothing, you can't. But if you think you own the world and you can do these things, you can. I know that you can.
Thank you. Tom looks did Ren close the door behind?
Yes,
behind her?
she did. I said
He
I
takes a
closed the rest.
glance. Okay. He takes a glance and he says, Ren, I believe I've mentioned this before, but I've been called. That's why I asked what change you've noticed, because there's so much in here and there's so much in the book, but I don't know what I show, and I've been, when I was younger, I was called, or I thought I was, by the God of Light in one way, but now it's very much another. I'm not meant to be. I'm not meant to be Father Tom. That makes sense.
What
I'm
do
not
you
sure it
think
makes
that you
sense
are
to
meant
me.
to be?
They said they needed a champion.
Ah, yes. Grandfather Tom, get out of here.
Father Tom.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Listen, a champion. I am almost always honest. Whether you believe me or not is different. I may omit
No, I
some
think
truths, but I
believe you.
I am
Yes.
almost always honest. Almost. She's going. If you're still close to her, she will say, "It matters some what's in here," and she'll touch your head. But what matters more is what is in here, and she'll just like put her hand on your chest. I mean, not just the heart, but it's in the soul as well. So what is in there matters more than what is in here. But when they work together, you are a champion, Tom. I am a champion.
Well, I can only hope to be. I think I ought to be, regardless of what I am or what I'm capable of. I ought to be what the God of Light asks for. And for a long time, I thought he wanted one thing, and now I think, well, I know they need something very different. And all of you, Stkx, you, Val, you've been very. I think you arrived at just the right time in this journey for me, and it's it's time I really became what the God of Light needs.
The thing is, to be a champion, I mean, again, it's in here. You have to believe that. I know that I am a champion of the Raven Queen. I know that. You talk to the God of Light pretty regularly, yes?
Yes, yeah.
And you try to do what they ask, yes?
Yes. Certainly.
You are a champion. Not many hear from them, you know? You know that, yes?
I know that, and that's what okay, I'll tell you. I tried to talk to a Lark because a Lark is a paladin of
He's
the
a
God
very
of Light.
complex fellow.
And I expected I don't know. I always expect that there's going to be someone more powerful with a closer connection. But everyone I've spoken to, they don't have what I have. Do you understand? They don't speak to him.
I do understand, because I don't even mention that I hear from the Raven Queen often, or that I talk to her often, because it just doesn't happen. Other people don't hear that. Well, we are champions.
Yes, and I think if we're being honest, I've had a feeling since this that I've almost, I don't know, I should almost apologize for this new connection I have, or question it. And
No,
I think
absolutely not, Tom, and I'll tell you why. Rule number 2. Never apologize. It's a sign of weakness.
That was rule number 2.
Yes. You don't have to apologize for who you are, or what you are doing, or if you change your mind.
Right. And you said you're a champion as well, or
Yes.
Huh.
Because I believe it. I do as you do, but with my, well, with the Raven Queen, you know, like I said, I speak to her. I do as she asks to the best of my ability, and I will follow wherever it is that she wants me to go, including where I am leaving tomorrow.
Tom gets a little quieter, and he gives you a little, kind of a weird look, like a different look than he's been giving you for a second. He sits down for a second, and it's only, I don't know, it's only 3 or 4 seconds, and then he's like, I have one question that would be for you, or for Val, or and he kind of gestures to his robes, and he's like, I think I need a new look.
I agree. I don't think those ever actually really suited you.
Oh, there would be some to. I agree with you, actually. What does a champion wear?
I'm just gonna stand up and spin around. This. I mean, my.
Don't quite have your form. I don't know.
I don't know if that. Well, my prowess is very
I imagine
different.
Tom just standing there checking out.
How do I put on that? I don't know.
My ass isn't that great.
My capabilities are very different than yours. I am very capable with weapons, and you are. I suppose you could be okay. Probably.
No, you can say it. I wouldn't.
I mean, you are much better with however those things come out of you. Those, whatever it is that you did to the dragon. You are much better with those magics. I don't have any of that. So I would say perhaps, maybe not those robes, but maybe some sort of, like, not this armor. I don't think you need this, but I think
I'd be dragging it along. I couldn't.
Right.
Maybe before I go, I'll speak with the Belkin. Was it?
Yes, Belkin might know. I mean, I don't know of anybody else around here that can do what you can do, but perhaps.
I don't know. It's the nothing too heavy, nothing too.
Right.
It's just
Too old life, priestly.
bothered Tom, though, either. Tom.
Just Tom. Just Tom is fine. But it was important for me to come in here in case anything happens to let you know that you are capable and you are doing things that are great.
Well, thank you. I will. I won't lie. I'm a little nervous for the two of you going on your own, but I also shouldn't be. I can tell you, I'll look out for the others.
Yes,
To the best of my ability.
I believe that between you and the sheep, I sharpened her horns a little bit the other day,
Good.
so she should be. Not that she uses them all that much, but in case she feels like headbutting something, she should be fine. I think that you four will be fine, but just in case. Because we are bloodkin, I needed you to know that.
Yes. And I would be remiss if I didn't say before you left, if the God of Light is with me, they'll be there with you too. Look for the light where you're going. I mean, if you really let the light encompass your enemies.
You know, that's not a bad idea, considering I'm going underground and they hate the lights. So,
Exactly.
So not a bad idea.
Where it's with me, I have a feeling I can send a little bit of it with you. We're all working towards the same cause.
Great. Well, I mean, that's true. We are recruiting for Sanctuary because that is all we ever do. But the bigger picture is to make sure that Dragon does not get those weapons and all of that.
That's essential.
Yeah.
We need those
yeah.
weapons.
Right.
Yes.
So don't worry. You can handle anything. And a lot of the time, it's not about the weapon. It's about how you use what you've got in here. You can usually find a solution that way. I.e. the wolves. Feed them, they go away.
Yes, that gave me much food for thought. For me, throwing the spells and you offering up the food. When I think I have you figured out, I don't.
There's a lot that I do not show. You know, you have to play your cards close to the vest a little bit sometimes. But anyway, I don't know if you are going to bed or what you're doing, but I believe in you.
Yes.
I'll pat him on the head before I leave. I'll stand up and pat him on the head.
Thank you, Brent.
We will see you when we get to that other town. What's it called? Barasia, Stkx, other town.
I have to look at the map.
Termina.
That's I always want to say Terminus, but that's not it.
Nope. Termina.
Termina. Yes, we will see you in Termina.
Yes, please stay safe.
Get some rest. And she will just open the door and close it softly, and this go.
As Rin gets
Find
outside,
Jaka. Yeah.
she hears, "All right, you lot. I'm gonna be away for a few weeks. If you slack on your training, I'm gonna shove this hammer so far up your arse, it'll look like a bulbous lump in your throat."
But this is pretty motivating, I'll give him that.
Let's roll an intimidation on that. With advantage, since you're the guy who trains him.
A 19 and a 1. I'm gonna go with the 24.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you feel pretty confident your message was heard.
And don't think that Lorana won't tell me if you were slacking.
Lorana's not there, so. But.
When the hell did
You're
Lorana
late.
leave?
No, she's not. I'm saying she's not there with you at the training.
But they don't know that.
They obviously would know Lorana. after a week.
No, they don't know that she's not going to tell me.
Oh yeah, I just meant like if you're like Lorana is going like she's not there.
No.
He's
She's
just
still
using
having
that
a nap.
name. Yeah.
She's sleeping
I want to find Jonda for a quick second. Where would I
Yep.
find him?
You will find him. What time of day are we calling this?
You tell me.
I don't know. Well, we had
Evening?
yeah, we're gonna say evening because we had Father Tom in night clothes. We're gonna say early evening, so we're talking like 6 p.m.
Okay.
That could have been any time of the day. I'm just going to tell you.
All right,
It's one of those days. For
or Tom was gonna take a nap. We'll say late afternoon, early evening.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll say you find him in the mess hall eating dinner.
Great. Are there lots of people around him? Because if there are, I'll clear the bench or the table.
No, not right now. He's enjoying his dinner in peace.
Not anymore, because I'm just going to join him. Quick question for you, Imad. Does your house know?
No.
I'm just going to point to the raven that hangs out
Fuck.
with me.
He's just gonna laugh and just fuck no.
Well, I intend to tell Valenthian that, not that he'll understand a lot of what we're saying, but we are going to have to be less than truthful if we don't want to die immediately or worse. So. Do you care? I care. Do you want your house to find out?
I don't really care.
Is that not serious to you?
Who cares about a house?
Mine will kill me. Or worse.
Why else come out here? I have been free from houses for so long.
Well, they only know that I'm out there after I went to where I went to, and then I came out here. So they don't know why I'm out here. They don't know. I don't intend to tell them either, so you better not.
I'm not going to tell them anything.
Swear it.
I, John Diamond, swear on
Your
my
pretty
mom's
face.
ass that
On your mom's ass. No, on your pretty face.
this one, he's just got, or this one.
All of them.
Fine. I, John Diamond, swear on my 1,000 faces that I'm not going to tell your religious beliefs.
Thank you. Also, you are intending to keep your other promise about finding the Drider's true name, yes?
Yes,
I know, I'm just making sure. It's important to that guy.
Ragnos, I swear.
Not everybody can not give a spider's egg sack about things like you do.
You know the really cool part about coming out is the fact that we didn't get married, because if we would have gotten married, would you have nagged like you do now?
We would never have gotten married anyway. I would killed you first.
You could have tried.
Oh, I would have succeeded. Anyway, that's all I wanted to know, is if your family knew, and if that was going to be an issue if you were less than honest.
I have no intentions of telling my family. In all seriousness, I'd rather not go back, but...
Same, to be fair. But also we're meeting somebody in the Waking Wood by the entrance. You're welcome.
Okay, who are we
I don't know if you know her, Natasha of House Duval? You don't?
A Duval.
I know, but
Isn't that the one that's
In the
with
Goliath,
the...
yes. Yes. The death-smelling guy, Malprevis, yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds smart.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, she's fine. She's fine. We've never had any problems so long as we are not in combat together.
Yeah, I guess that's why she's joined Goliath.
Because she what?
Is a perfectly fine person.
Oh, I don't believe that at all. No more than you do.
But okay, we can meet your friend.
I would not use that term, but we are neutral parties, I suppose. Not enemies, not the other word, so.
We can meet your friend.
Her. We will meet Natasha, yes. Great. Enjoy your food.
I will.
Bump the table. Oh,
Make a dexterity saving.
damn it. Am I even good at that?
I would assume so.
Well, not today. 7.
You feel what feels like an invisible hand grab your ankle and you trip.
You are unbearable. I don't know why I asked you to come with me. And she's still gonna walk off. I do intend to speak to Stkx, but if anybody else has anything right now.
As you're walking off, you see Val walk in and start talking to Lorana, telling her that he wants all reports she hears about or sees.
Yeah.
Fair.
That shouldn't be a problem. This is gonna be for my curiosity.
Is Stkx in the barn?
Stkx would be, knowing that you guys were leaving early, she would have did her rounds outside. She has 2 cow babies to check on. She'll be checking on Iris and Bill. At some point, she's going to be going to all the horses and telling them that Rin and Val are heading out, and to see which 2 feel up to the journey to go with them. I would assume a couple of them are probably going to groan when they hear that they need to carry Val. So I'd probably try and figure out which one wants to do that or doesn't want to do that, and I'll make them do that. Yeah.
So if I find you...
I will also let them know that if they get into trouble, they're allowed to drag them the fuck back home.
Yeah. Sheep.
That's her morning.
So what, you would be in the barn then?
Yeah, or just in around the
Somewhere
area.
around there? Yeah, I'll just wander out towards that way.
Okay.
And I will be like, sheep, where are you?
I'm here.
Okay. And,
Probably waving over
right.
top of something.
Right, okay. She'll walk over. Like, hey, do you have... What are you doing?
I'm making sure all these things are good and getting 2 horses ready for you guys.
So about that.
Uh-huh.
We are going through a place called the Waking Woods. Have you heard of this?
Well, let me look on the map, see where you are. I'm gonna assume she's probably heard of it. Would
Y'all
she
would
know
have heard
anything
of the
about
Bacon
it?
Woods. I'm trying to think of what a good comparison of the Bacon Woods would be, but Bacon Woods is...
Like, she lives north of it, so probably.
It's kind of just a general thing around Arcadia, like, the Bacon Woods is haunted, blah, 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 blah. You know, children's stories, ghost stories, and all that.
I could do a history check for you if you like.
No, that's pretty common
Okay.
knowledge.
So,
That's really all I know.
okay. So what if I told you that not all of those stories were just stories?
Well, considering what we've seen and been through, I'm gonna assume there's a reason you don't want the rest of us coming.
It's not the Waking Woods. It's
Oh.
what lies beyond. In fact, I would be afraid that perhaps your horses would not make it through the Waking Woods, and if they did, I do not think they would make the crawl through that particular entrance into Stkx. And I would not want to leave them outside of the Waking Woods.
So you want them
because...
to take you just to the woods and then come home?
Sure. To the outskirts of the woods and then turn around and run back would be fine.
Okay. I will tell them that. But how are you going to get through?
With my feet, as always. I've been through the Waking Woods a lot.
Funny.
It doesn't make them any less dangerous or a threat, but I have been through there quite a bit, including when I was fairly young. It's Terrain, Jandal, probably Natasha also. Several of us were little, we still are, rebellious and went places we were not supposed to go.
Okay then.
The Waking Woods being one of them.
So you need 2 of my fastest.
Yeah, just to get there, as long as they run home.
Yeah,
I don't want to be responsible
That's fine.
for death of them that might occur.
I will go back over and tell them to ignore everything that I just told them. And to just drop them off and then run the fuck home.
Yes. Also, I wanted to talk to you about this. Are you okay with us going and you going over that way with everybody else?
Well, no. Obviously. I'd rather us, stay together. We work better together. I do
Agree and
understand
disagree.
why, but it's your home. You know it better than any of us. So,
Well,
I would assume you do.
Oh, that place? Yes, definitely. Yeah.
But we do have other things to do. I fully understand. I don't have to be happy. I'm not happy.
That is fair. That is fair. I just wanted to make sure.
At least you two
also...
are capable, but it's just for me. It's hard to spread out. I don't like it. I like to have things in front of me.
The whole herd together thing. I know this. I think though we will have sending stones, so at least we can probably communicate. But also,
yeah, I'm pretty sure Zaz can talk to you if he needed to. Also,
yes, it's one of those places where anybody that leaves does not want to go back. In fact, John Dahl just said it to me right now that he did not ever want to go back. It's a rough place, but I think we will be okay.
Well, if not, we'll come running.
Yeah, Rin will also not tell you, but make sure your horns are still sharp.
Yeah.
Just be safe, okay? And please watch out for the others, as you always do.
Yep, I will try. They're capable.
They are, but
yeah, I know.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there's something going on with Tom, and he is
Well, most people find themselves in their early life. Maybe he's finding his in his later life.
This is true, and he is told me recently of some changes he'd like to make, and I'd really like. I went and spoke with him, and I think that he is more than capable of the things that he is trying to accomplish. So, I mean, I feel like you guys should be fine.
I think so. I'm a little envious that he has someone to talk to, that he talks back. I'm not a religious person, but
Don't you go talk to the God of Light?
No, I just enjoy the sunset and the sunrise. That's all I really do.
Oh, I see. I see.
I just enjoy...
I thought you followed the God of Light. That is my mistake.
Technically follows a different word. I respect it.
Well, if you ever wanted to try, you should try to speak. Maybe he will or they will answer. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's a he.
Just seems weird. I don't.
It's not as weird as you think.
Yeah, no. It's not me. It's not how I was raised. It's just.
That's
it's
fair.
there. It's there every
But-
morning. It's there every night. What more do I need
Should
from
you
that?
choose, should you find yourself in a position, you could
know.
choose to say something. You don't need a book. Tom likes his book, but you
Yeah,
don't
there's-
need that.
I figured that out a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Weird
Well,
places.
yes, we are planning to leave at first light. We have a ways to go, but we will meet you in Termina,
Okay. I will.
and we have the stones.
Okay. Don't be long. Try not to be long.
Okay. Okay. I will try. I cannot promise, but we will see.
And try to keep the meathead from doing anything the meathead would do.
Sometimes I can't predict that. Like, did you know he was gonna dangle that the guy outside on the?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, me neither. I didn't even know he did that until you told us. I was completely out of the blue.
I think he more relies on his raw emotions more than thinking things through.
That's true, and I've got plenty of time. I have some things to discuss with him on the way, but
Try to keep him calm. I know that's hard.
we will see what happens. I can only do so much. He just
I know.
does what he does.
He does.
Great.
But yeah, souvenirs would be great.
Yeah, you keep saying that. I don't know
Uh,
if I will, but
I would love a piece of your home to put in my room.
okay. To Rin, that means first person I kill, I grab their head and I bring it back to him or back to her. So, sure, a piece
That's
of
fine.
of my home,
Yeah.
if loosely home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what happens there.
Okay.
Uh,
I'd rather have family
Gifts-
photos, but I'm probably not going to get any.
that will not be a thing that happens. My house is not one for close bonds, as it were.
Okay.
So,
Just
uh,
stay safe. That's all I'm going to say.
we will do our best.
And now I got to find 2 more horses.
Yeah, and then I'll just walk back to my room. And...
Okay. Yeah, I probably will just do
Read.
my rounds, and then before the end, I would have made sure I got my paperwork done first, and then I would have just worked more on the mural murder board before bed.
You're all more.
Your own murder board.
Yep.
Are you adding more to it, or are you
No, probably
trying
just-
to add more detail? Of
Probably
faces?
more detail. Yeah, instead of the rough draft, it's going to be more, oh yeah, that's what they look like. Just more filling in what I forgot the first time. She has other things she wants to do, but she needs a full 8 hours to do it, and she'll do that later. Oh, she will drop by Belkin to see how long it's going to take him to craft her armor for her.
At the Dragon High.
Probably going to take a while.
Yep, no, he's been working on it a week now. He'll say, whenever y'all change over, who's accompanying you, like whenever Vara goes to meet you in Termina,
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I'll send it with him.
Thank you.
Because that'll be, a month or so. So
Okay.
Oh, I should probably go talk to
a month or
Valencia.
2, something like that.
I'll probably need new shoes by then, but these will work for now. Thank you.
Sticks, while you're there, Tom will arrive as well. He'll kind of like form a little line behind you as if it was a business, and
Hi, Tom.
you see he's wearing he's not wearing his bed clothes anymore, but he's wearing just more straightforward, simple,
Travel
like
clothes almost.
travel clothes. Yeah, like kind of like rope waistband, brown shirt, little brown vest. He's not wearing his robes at the moment. Hi, Stkx. How are you?
Oh, hi, Tom. Not bad. Busy. Officer duty's weird. Good weird, but weird.
I don't envy it.
No.
What are you getting some exciting something from here? What's
Trying to. I really liked. Well, the dragon that we killed. I really liked the look of his scales, and I'm hoping Belkin here can make something that'll fit me with them.
Wow, that's incredible.
I like the color. And, like, she's literally just has, like, a cross harness of hide. That's all she's ever wore. We're getting into weird stuff, so I just want to be ready.
Tom is holding, like, this... He's come in holding this piece of paper, and he's like, Stkx, this is good that I see you here. Can I show you this before I show it to Belkin? I want to get your opinion on
Sure.
maybe something of my own.
Absolutely.
And Tom is going to show you he's going to show you a piece of paper that clearly has many things drawn and crossed out. Different colors were used. Finally, he settled on basically this. It's like he shows you a photo
Nice.
of what looks like light armor that's white, kind of like a brilliant white, but the pop of like some white and then like brown sleeves, and then there's like a pop of color where there's like a collar and a cape that is like a very specific shade of purple. What do you think?
I like the color scheme.
Oh, good. Good.
After you show Belkin, can I borrow that picture for a second?
Yes, are you gonna make it better? Because I've never been an artist, Stkx, and certainly you are.
I wanted to try something with it and see if it'll work. I could do it now. It'll only take maybe 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, might as well now. It's my only copy, but I remember it.
I'm going to use my marvelous pigments and draw it and just bring it to life.
I love that. I love that. The one thing is I would like you to roll a performance for the shade of purple.
16.
16.
Rolled an
It's not
11, I get a
quite-
plus 5.
It's not quite there. It's close, but it's not quite there as far as the shade. But yeah, you make Tom a new set of clothing.
Is this is physical?
I literally
clothing
draw
that
it on
you've
the
just
ground,
made?
and I draw a 2D version, it becomes a 3D version and real, and I hand it to you.
Is like
Close?
looks both ways for a sec to see if it's a trick or something, and then holds out and takes it and is like, Stkx, I can't even. What?
You know those chalk
How did
drawing? You know those chalk drawings on the ground people do that looks like 3D? It's kind of like one of them, and then I just pick it up and hand it to you.
This is Stkx.
I don't
this
know
is
if it'll
the
work.
chalk from Chalksburg, and we. This was all ordained. We brought the chalk back from Chalksburg. I gave it to you. They're following the God of Light. You created this beautiful thing. I can't thank you enough.
First time trying it. I don't know if it's gonna, work, but Belkin maybe can do something better. But for now, maybe it'll work for you.
Work for me. I was just about to walk up and ask him how many weeks it would take. I can't even. Oh, thank you.
Thank the paint set because it did most of the work.
Tom's a hugger today. He's coming in.
That's okay. She is not shy on hugging. She'll even pick you up.
Thank you, Stkx. Thank you. I
Yeah.
might do something about the.
Maybe Belkin can improve it.
No, I think it's perfect. I just the purple. I have to. You know what? Thank you. I'll wear it first thing tomorrow.
I can always paint another one and hopefully to get it a deeper purple for you. I have lots of paint.
Perfect. Tom's looking at it and he has a little tear in his eye and he wipes it
I
away
love
and
him.
he says, well, thank you. Can I?
Would you like a hat
Can
to
I
go
help
with
you
it?
with anything? A hat?
No, I think I'm good. Yeah, do you want a hat to go with it?
What kind of hat would? Am I a hat man? I didn't even know.
I could add a hood.
Oh yes, that
Okay.
would be lovely.
I will paint a purple hood to match. That's got like strings that'll attach to the collar. I can do another roll for that one.
No, it's
19.
19 is still not. It's closer, but it's still not the shade.
It'll work. It's not perfect.
That's incredible. Tom's throwing the hood on, throwing it off. Thank you so much.
No problem. It'll be like lined with wool on the inside and keep you warm.
Tom, that's going to just count as clothing. So as far as armor or something, you're gonna put armor on over that.
Got it.
Especially since it was magically created, I'm going to say it's just clothing and not leather
I
armor.
can't make anything worth more than 25 gold. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Well, Tom was just doing clothing before, so
Yep.
okay.
it'll be more the same for now.
Okay. Did you still want to talk to Belkin or anything?
Oh, Tom completely forgot, as did I. Tom completely forgot about Belkin with this beautiful display from Stkx, and he just walked away with a short attention span.
Sounds good.
Tom has ADOS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out toward the training ground where I heard the big mouth. And I'm gonna go try and
I think
talk to him
everybody
for a
heard the big mouth.
minute. Yeah, he's pretty loud. Meathead, come here.
Yes, my friend. What do you need?
Ooh, still with
Yeah,
that
I
word.
said it.
A lot of people are throwing that word around today. I don't.
Well, I'm not gonna call you mate. That'll get me a fucking sword in the throat.
I mean, pick another word. We'll work on it. Do you have any questions about where we are going? Comments or concerns?
Is there anything special I should pack that I haven't thought of?
Well, I don't know what you have packed.
Potions, food, obviously. My regular clothes.
This is what you need. Food, your weapon, sit.
Is there anything you can tell me about any enemies so I know what to use against them that'll be most effective?
Have you ever encountered non-living, moving beings?
And
I don't think Val would have.
So if you can
unfortunately,
imagine,
no.
if you can imagine, perhaps somebody that you have slain, and you think they are dead, but then they rise again to fight you again, that is what we are talking about in the Waking Woods. The trick to the Waking Woods is we used to do like we've played don't let them see you, don't let them touch you, then cut their arms off. Lots of different variations of that. Sneaking around is a good idea. There's a lot of non-living, moving creatures in Daywaking Wood.
Do you know if any of my elements would keep them down permanently?
Do I know if any of your elements would keep them? Let me see. I'll
It's
tell you.
okay.
in
Six.
I was looking at something. My bad.
I
Acid,
am not.
cold, fire, thunder, lightning.
I'm not sure that Rin would know the answer to that question. I think she just knows like sharp things, sharp things to the head a lot, or to the gut. So I think she would just tell you like, if you don't let them touch you, it's part of like one of the main things you learned when you were younger. Don't let them touch you, and also sharp things. They obviously are not. Or you could smash them with your hammer. Would also probably work just fine to get them re-dead.
That will
I
not
don't
be a
know
problem.
about. Yeah, we don't. I don't know anything about those elements. I mean, you can certainly try. I'm not going to tell you not to, but.
Maybe I'll try thunder and see if I can scatter their pieces so far it's just not easy to get back together.
The thing is, with the thunder, it's pretty loud, right?
Shit.
So you would attract so many more. It would be a nightmare. Not
Quiet
impossible.
attacks. Got it. I can be
Yeah.
quiet, I think.
I'm gonna emphasize the sneak. Also, is there anything else you wanted right now? I do wish to speak to you, but when we leave.
Nothing else comes to mind. Just want to be prepared for whatever might come my way.
Great, then you should probably get.
Do you hear that, you lot? Be prepared.
Sir,
Yeah.
yes, sir.
You can hear a rabble of
Rabble.
Stay prepared so you don't have to
some
get
good
prepared.
some good yes and some like God yeah.
We freaking hear you already. You're screaming in my ear. Yeah, so we will speak more when we leave. The sheep has horses, but I have tried to tell her that if the horses go in the Waking Wood, they would probably not come back. So we will only have those until we get the edge of the Waking Wood, and then they are supposed to come home.
I
Or
hope
back.
one of them's the Clydesdale, or it's probably not going to be all that happy with me.
I am pretty certain that any horse would not be happy with you. Also, what was that face? You made a face in my room when we were talking to Curatio and Celine. What was that
Wonder, are
face?
you gentle? Oh, I'm going away.
Again, that is something for not right now.
Alright,
Poke fun at me
alright.
again, and I sure will poke fun at you for your special friend in the rock. You should probably get some sleep. It's a long way.
Well, better go get some ale in me then.
Okay.
Okay. I think now's a good time to call it a day and
Yeah.
be on your way in the morning.
Yes.
So,
And in case Tom and Stkx forgot to put 2 potions in your inventory, I gave you 2 potions for your inventory.
Thank you.
Each.
Lovely.
so yes.
I think Stkx would probably tell you to keep them. She doesn't need them. Yeah. She'd probably argue with you for it. She'd probably, yeah. I appreciate it, Val, but I'd rather you guys keep them. So whether or not you want to shove them in my inventory, that's up to you.
I know you got plenty of healing going on, so I probably wouldn't argue on it.
Okay, perfect.
You wake up dark and early before the sun rises to leave at daybreak. Ren, your horses. I'm not a horse guy.
A black
I know.
one.
Fine, a black horse. But they're, it's a regular looking black horse.
He'd have an Arabian.
I want a black pinto.
Valenthian, yours is going to be a gray horse.
Great. I'm sure
Tom.
they have names.
Stkx, you can name the black one.
I would ask it its name.
Yeah. See, I don't want to go with something too late. We're just gonna say
Bob.
No.
we're gonna go cliche. We're gonna say midnight.
Okay.
I'm here for it.
The gray one is Wind Rider.
Wind?
Wind Rider.
Like Flynn
Oh,
Rider.
I got it.
Wind. Yeah, Wind Rider. Tom, I'd say you get some sort of dappled pony, brown and white.
Pony.
I'm taking Bill.
I kind of figured you were going to take Bill.
Yep.
Your dappled pony is name's Applejack. I can't help it.
That's cute. Applejack.
Yeah, it's from My Little Pony.
Nice.
I love it.
That's the only My Little Pony name that I know.
You could Google them.
Insight check.
that really is.
Little girl.
That really is. No, well, she doesn't. You know what Guinevere likes? She likes death, pain, and destruction. Okay.
That's fair. I love her already.
I'm rewatching Dragon Ball Z right now because I haven't watched Super, so that way I'm rewatching Kai and I'm gonna watch Super, and she is loving it. She's just like, yeah,
flashing.
No, she's just like, beat the fuck out of him. Like, she's all about the violence of it.
Oh, Applejack is cute though. Applejack is adorable.
But yeah, and I don't know the other My Little Pony characters.
Princess Sparkles. Name it Princess Sparkles.
That's gonna be no. No. I want Scootaloo is going to be the one that Zaz is riding.
Scootaloo. I better write that down.
Yeah,
Tom.
Scootaloo.
Tom is riding. What's your horse's name, Tom?
Applejack.
A dapple horse name.
It's a pony.
Applejack. Applejack.
Is it a dapper dapple horse?
No, Dapper Dan.
I was just about to say that. And
Gray.
Fluttershy is going to be the one that Krix is on.
Yeah. Did you write these down?
Yep.
What's the Stkx and Krix?
Applejack, Toodaloo, and
Scootaloo.
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 Krix on Scootaloo?
That was
Yeah, it was Zaz and Krix is on Fluttershy. And brain fart. What's her face?
John Dahl needs a horse.
Niam.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. Niam is on Pixie Pie, and John Dahl is on Snips.
Nips. Got it. Pixie Pie and Snips.
Yeah, so I looked at My Little Pony characters, and it gave me the list of characters, and now I guess people also ask, and one of the four of the questions is, who does this pony marry? Who does that pony marry? Like, who? No, it's 5 of the questions.
The question: who fucking cares?
Yeah, like the top one is a part of the LGBTQ community, and everything else is who are they married to. But yeah, really funny.
Or like redonkulous.
Donkey. I should have named one of the horses Shrek. In any sense. Alright, so you're off riding into the sunrise in opposite directions.
We're off like a dress on prom night.
I don't know what prom is. What are you talking about? Speak words that make sense.
Val's date was a 20-foot giant. Alright, so let's start, and we're going to do some different things. Let's start with Ren and Olympian.
Okay.
So you ride for. We already know I'm not into the big super survival thing.
All right.
Going crazy with it. So we're not doing a setup camp every night. If you're looking for fresh meat, roll your survival check to see if you get fresh meat. And we will ride.
Nope.
So jerky it is. So you go a week of eating the jerky.
So when we are at a camp or a stopping point, I will pull Valentina out to the side. I need a word, or a few.
Like you knew I was going to be a smartass.
I had a feeling. You forget we've traveled for a while together.
Hey.
Just know. So a couple of things. You probably, aside from the Waking Wood, when we get to the entrance or one of the entrances, we are meeting Natasha of the House Duval, which you may remember came with Malprevis. That she is a member of the Goliath. I felt like if she knows where the Waking Wood is and she knows where that entrance is, we could perhaps speak with her at the same time about not joining Sanctuary, but perhaps the overall fight, as it were. The whole enemy of your enemy is your friend bit, you know? That saying? Similar.
Val will be nodding, but I'm going to do an insight check on myself to see if I remember how she made me feel when I met her. If I got good feeling, bad feeling off of her.
Now, previously you would remember.
Natasha.
Yeah.
Of Natasha.
Okay. Yeah. Insight, history, whichever.
5.
5.
I don't recall how I felt about her, but I'll try to keep an open mind.
I will tell you this: she is someone that I know. We are not necessarily enemies. Necessarily, we are rivals, but not enemies. Does that make sense?
I remembered a little bit about your houses you told me.
Yeah, she's okay. Malprevis, I don't think so. He smells like death, and he is just disgusting and inferior altogether. I don't know why she would be there, but whatever. Second, when we choose to go through that entrance, it will probably be somewhat of a tight fit for you. We will have to probably crawl through there.
I'm a dwarf and I know my way around
On
stonework.
your stomach and, do like this. It's a tight fit.
That in mind, I'll try not
That's
to
what she
eat
said.
too much food.
Oh, I was just saying, so you are prepared for when you must squeeze through there if you continue to carry on. Secondly, most of the things that will be spoken will be in Undercommon. I will try to, because the way it works is other languages are not. It's just Undercommon, okay?
So in
I
other
will-
words, I should keep my mouth shut.
You should keep your mouth shut anyway.
Alright.
This is not like your place or how I imagine where the sheep is from. This is a place where you don't speak even if you're spoken to most of the time. It's just you just don't. Also, I'm going to tell you now. My house in particular and John Dahl's house about him. They do not know that we have renounced the ways of the people. So that
Well, unless they can read my mind, they won't be hearing it from me, lass.
you would be surprised what Nyx can do, to be fair. So they might. So they do not know. They follow death.
You muted.
It's just a simple okay.
Oh yeah, I was like, I saw your mouth, but I was like, okay. If I don't need to tell you anymore, I won't. Also,
Don't know much about the other gods, only my own.
well, there are many. This one is horrendous. I have followed her for a while. In fact, I think the youngest male of my household might not, or could possibly be swayed to not. But her name that you would maybe I don't know what name that you know, but we call her Mortis.
Yeah, Mortis.
She is known in other tongues as Loth, the Spider Queen of Death, basically. She is devoutly followed, particularly in my house. So, if they knew, it would be death or worse. If they find out, it's whatever, and I will deal with that when it comes. But I don't intend to just say it. So.
Alright. I'll keep that in mind for you, lass.
Do you read, by the way?
You know, with my other connection, I definitely would have been brought into reading. Sure.
So do you remember this diary that we found from the Drider in the mines?
I do recall.
I have been reading quite a bit about, well, lots of things, honestly. There's a lot in here about things that I think would be helpful for us to know. I think they even mention, I think, the god of courage, his name is in here. There's a mention of dark people that are not my people, that we might want to know about. It's everyone I've asked about this particular diary seems to think that there is useful and helpful information in here. So if you want to read it at some point, don't lose it. It's pretty good.
Well, it sounds like we have plenty of time, so I might as well do some reading while we're riding along.
Have I told you that my people are matriarchal?
I know you told me, I don't remember if you told Val. No, I don't believe you did.
Well, very much so. So, the males, there are 2 males of my household, and they are, and always have been, seen as inferior to us females. So, just so you know.
So my mother would be having a heyday if she lived there.
Your
Well, not that she would fit.
I mean, there are other entrances. We are just taking this one.
Oh, I see.
So, yes, yes. Do you have any questions or concerns now? Great. Always look for traps. Always think there's a trap. Always think that you're being hunted. Always. And you should be fine. Also, just don't say anything and try to be as quiet as possible.
I will do my best, lass.
I will hand him the diary if he chooses to read it for a little while.
Yeah, I was going to.
Cool. I think you have some things to share if he's going to read the diary.
I do. I was about to cut and paste it. Or do you want me just to send it to him?
Whichever.
I'm just kidding. Well, he's reading it.
I'd say just him because the other 2, you're now completely split parties. So I would say just him.
Yeah, this is aside from what you can find in the where's it at? It's lore under diary entries. You also would see that. Oh, I sent that to you as
I'll
well.
read while we do the other people.
Yeah, we would. I guess for now we will be setting up camp. And where are we exactly? Are we close?
We're going to say that you've ridden for about a week, and that you're kind of like at the edge of the wood.
If we are at the edge of the woods, I would make sure that our 2 horses, 3 horses, had some food and whatnot. 3 horses, food and water, and I would tell them, go, run now, go back to sanctuary, and I would try to smack them on the booty, get them a going, and then continue setting up camp and watching and stuff.
They'll ride on. Bend Rider will kind of take the lead and kind of nudge, and they'll be on their way.
Perfect. And then we can go to them while we're just setting up and stuff.
Tom and Stkx. You're gonna travel on your way with Krix.
And before, sorry to have not an RP thing, but before leaving, can Tom actually check with Belkin to see if there's anything that can be purchased that would constitute light armor to go on top of his wear in halfling size?
gonna say maybe what you got? I mean, where are you trying to spend? Do you have something to trade?
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have any gold. I gave it all to the previous town. There was this whole. They're going to build a church. It's going to be lovely, but I don't have. I suppose I should have thought of that.
Well, like I said, I mean, we can take. I'll take old gear and stuff like that. If just like when Valenthian got that old shield of terrains and stuff. We'll do. You can trade in for an upgrade if I have an upgrade.
Tom is going to sit and think for a moment and say, and then like start patting, and he's going to remember the additional ring of protection that he has on his person, and he's going to show it to Belkin and say, I have what would a ring like this get me?
Well, that's not cheap. What'd you say you wanted? You said you wanted armor? You just want some armor to throw on over it?
Yes, but now I have the sense maybe I should ask for a little more. I don't know. Is there anything any of my companions wanted that could this the light armor and something else for one of them could we call it even? I saw Stkx in here earlier. I don't know.
Well, Stkx brought in materials for me to make armor. That's not going to speed anything up. It's going to take time. I'll throw in a few more hand axes for both Val and Rin next time I see him.
Tom will think it over for a second and look back at him and says, and you have something that would be in my size, something light, not too
oh yeah, we can
big.
Even if it's not exactly your size, it can get trimmed pretty easily. So
All right.
I think we got some halfling size stuff.
Well, we're all sanctuary here. I trust you, Elkin. So well, heck, let's do it.
All right.
Tom's going to do the trade.
Give me 1 sec. Digga-digga-doo, 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 digga-digga-doo. That's not what I want. Show me what I want, damn it. Not that, not that, not that, not that, no. Boop, boop, boop.
Ring of protections
Here
are
we go.
usually 3,000.
Oh yeah, they're worth a lot.
Yeah.
But
To buy.
all right, look here. You're gonna get some studded leather armor. Is what you'll get. So that's AC 12 plus your dexterity modifier, since you want light armor.
Got it. And
And he'll tell you that next time, if you want to come back, because there's no time for it right now, but next time, bring it back and then he'll dye it white for you.
oh, thank you.
So yeah. Tom got his armor. Now, you make your ride out, and you're going through towns. I have not loaded in the new map yet. It's essentially what I've done. What I did is I printed out the old one, and I've been like pockmarking it, but it's been crazy. So we're not going to get crazy into this, but you're riding for a few days with them, and you get to the first town. After another few days, you'll get to the second town. If you want to roll charisma rolls with advantage, both of you can, and that will count as the recruitment for these little towns you're stopping at.
No, I would definitely help Tom do most of the talking. So I'd let him roll with advantage, and I can give him guidance.
That works.
It's better to
How
have.
do I? What's the short?
It'll be
Shortcuts
persuasion.
rolling with. Oh, this will just be persuasion. Okay.
I think you have a little bit better modifier than me. I'm only a +5.
I did it roll twice.
That's okay.
24 with advantage.
24. Cool. That's pretty good.
And you could also add a D4 on top of that too.
Ooh. Should I add the D4?
I would.
Nice.
If I add a D4, that's a 28.
You succeeded both ways.
Tom is feeling the new clothing.
Yep.
He is feeling it. The hood, the robe are falling just so. The white of the he's got this nice little white peeking out under studded leather armor. He's feeling like a new halfling, and it's showing.
Cool. Tom with his newfound look. Like I said, you stop at these little towns, and between the two of them, you're able to get about 80 names that can get picked up at. They'll get picked up about 2 weeks after is what the schedule will be to go back to Sanctuary. So, and you keep. So after the second town, you ride for another, let's say, 4 or 5 days into the next town, a little bit bigger. You get there just after nightfall. Oh, and well, before anything else, sending stones. Essentially, you got a 3-way sending stone. So it goes between both parties and Sanctuary to a large. So 3-way sending stone. That's your sending stones. So
What's
I was gonna get confusing having your pockets full of rocks and trying to figure out which one's talking to you.
that's why I was like, we're not doing freaking 16 sending stones.
Why not?
I said a set of 3 stones were made together so that they can call with each other. It's not easier.
What's Nihim been doing on this entire trip? How does she look?
Yep.
I have a few questions for her along the way.
Yep, and that's what we were about to get to.
Perfect.
Neum in the rebellious daughter fashion, you really see her more with Tom than anything, and that's on the. And you can roll insight on that, but you see her throughout this week and a half, kind of flirt and tease Tom on, how dazzling he now looks and all this stuff. Through her ride, she'll tell you the too much information things of that one time that she got to do it with an orc, and the other time that she got to do it with a gnome, and this other time Renee's
Mia
face.
was so innocent in my eyes, and now she's ruined.
No,
Ruined.
no. Neem's the bad rebellious.
Ugh.
Yeah, but other than the many tales of her sexual exploits, along with the very candid teasing of Tom on why don't you come to my tent tonight? What questions do you have?
What does she think we're mainly what are we going to expect when we get there from her family or her people? Wondering if she's been communicating with anyone from back at home. Where should we go to talk? What we should avoid? And I'd actually want to know what her specialty is, because she is a druid. And right now, with all her sexual exploits, I'm thinking she's a furry.
That's funny. All right. Hold on.
I basically don't want to go in blind, and I don't want to have like her family try to take her away when we get there.
Okay. Dang it. No, that's not what I want to do. Hold this up.
Yeah, basically trying to grill her for as much information so we don't screw up.
Mm-hmm. As far as back home, we're probably going to get more out of these little villages than home because whatchamacallit, snobby elves. It is what it is. Did I freeze?
Oh, you're good.
Okay. It is what it is. I mean, I talk to some of my sisters sometimes. We don't really keep that well in touch. I'm off doing my thing. They're off doing their thing. And the sad part is I hadn't fully thought that out.
Yeah, I'd also, when we're there, I'd ask more Father Tom and Crix and Zaz because they weren't here the last time we were here, so I would let them know what happened to us when we were last here, inform them who she actually is, and about the god weapon that Celine tried to steal while we were here the last time.
Yeah,
just so they're on the up and up because they weren't here.
Yeah.
And it'd be better to see if I'd ask Tom and them if they think it would be handy if we find out if they've hidden it better or put it in a different location. Might be good news. I don't know.
Not getting them to part with it.
Yeah. I'm okay with them keeping it. I just want to make sure it's better secured. Because I'm pretty sure the king did tell us that he was going to do something about it. And I'd definitely double check because I'm assuming we're going to need his permission to talk to anyone. And if we should go talk to him first.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll have to go talk to Dad, but
okay,
he'll be fine. I don't. he's not going to tell me no. So,
Well,
yeah, and you can definitely get the sense of a little bit of the, she's the baby.
yeah, I know.
So you can definitely kind of get that sense of a little bit of the entitlement.
Yep.
A little bit of the snobby elf definitely pokes through her more than compared to Curatio.
Okay.
Curatio seems pretty down to earth.
Yeah.
Vara's kind of on the haughty side.
Yeah.
The haughty and the haughty.
I was gonna say both of them.
I'm gonna say that her druid specialty, which is something I did not actually really think about. I'm gonna say hers is the circle of wildfire.
I love her already.
That's what I was assuming. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sitting here reading through them. I am not a druid expert, so I was like, let me look at them and really decide.
Yeah. Wildfire fits.
Okay. So you're going to stop in at this third little town to rest for the night, and as you sit down for dinner, Tom, let's go to Barstool's, please.
I got you, Tom. Don't worry about it.
Stkx,
Yeah.
while you're sitting down for dinner, well, actually, would you have gone into the tavern to sit down and eat with the entire party, or would you have stayed outside?
No, I would have made sure all the animals were set in the stables first. I would have probably, as if they had a groomer there, I would have let them know exactly what needed done, because I would ask the animals what they needed. So I'd probably be like maybe 5 minutes behind before I came in, but yeah. Because Nihim and I can summon good berries for days, so food-wise, I'm not worried.
Cool. Make a perception roll with disadvantage.
Disadvantage perception roll. So the first one is a 22. The second one is a 24, so 22.
You hear a scream. That sounds like it came from Nihim. And this is where we will enter initiative after we come back from break.
Okay.
I got my best friend once some handcrafted ghost pepper jack cheese. It was
That's
gone in
9.
2 days, I think he said.
Yeah.
9 days.
The best I have is it's an aged white cheddar and truffle that I can get here, and it is so good. Fairly cheap too, I'm surprised. Now, did you want Tom and I to do Zazrexx and Krix, or did you want the other two to do Zazrexx and Krix?
Y'all can decide. Honestly, it'd probably be more fun for Renee and...
Oh no, I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time thinking about what I'm going to say to him next because I got more shit to say. Go figure.
So, bam.
Is that a ninja?
It's a ninja.
Oh dear.
So, let's roll initiative. Let me turn order thing up here. And just tell me what theirs is.
Oh, that's bizarre.
I clicked my.
I get a 23 for initiative. Natural 20.
That's because we had this really great talk and you're believing in yourself and you're a champion, damn it.
I clicked on myself, but it didn't add
I
me to the
was.
turn order.
No, I see you in the turn order.
I don't.
Jeremy, are you gonna play one of them or no?
I can.
It's up to you, bud.
Don't care.
I don't know.
Refresh.
But if we're gonna keep having our side conversation, there'd be no point because I won't pay attention.
Yeah, I don't see.
I'll
mean-
play
don't
Zaz if
Yes,
someone else
that'll
wants
work.
to
You play
Krix.
Zaz and Stkx, you play Krix because you rhyme.
Yeah, that's fine.
Come on.
Not that I don't care about the encounter, I just would be wanting to focus on my conversation with Ray.
So,
You learned something
So-
new about amethyst dragons.
I did.
so I got a 29 initiative for Krix.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Try
It
harder.
does sound about right.
He's got a plus 13.
And then this sheet that you've linked me, I can't roll from this, right? Like I just have to roll through the standard. Anything else?
Yeah, yeah. You have to
Cool.
roll that way.
Oh my God, Zaz gets a nat 1. For initiative of 4. He's doing a magic trick or something.
Okay. I'll even. Yeah. Dick. And what was? Let's see.
Yeah, I don't
Sword.
see anyone on the turn order. It's weird.
Really? All right. Hold on. Let's try it again.
See if it'll add me.
Hold on. All right.
No. Weird. It's
No,
not putting me in there.
Let's see. Add turn.
There we go. I see me now.
Yeah. Yeah. Dick. Add turn.
So I'm gonna tweak.
Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. And Tom, you got 23, right?
I did.
Hey, let me change the number, damn it. There we go. There we go. There you go. There we go. There we go. Okay, can we see the turn order now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, and this is me being a little bit of a dick. I will tell you that.
I love it.
Oh well. Stkx, your role. Tom did a role in the secret room. You did the role here. So, first round counts as surprise round.
Yep.
I am not including Krix or Zaz in those roles to figure it out because they are not here. So, first roll, this guy right here snuck up behind.
Where's the front door? I see my token's just outside, so I wasn't too sure where I'd be.
Where is the front door? I thought I had you at the front door.
What the front door?
We're gonna say the front door is just right in front of you.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
Actually, I think it's just to her right. I see 2 doors.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Okay.
So yeah,
There.
right there. So right in front of you. This dude's gonna come up and he is going to slit Niam's throat, grab her, she screams, and he slits.
Okay.
And that's going to be his turn. So now, Krix.
Okay. Krix.
You can see her on the board.
Right there. I'm gonna move to here. I can't move her, so you're gonna have to move her. Right to here. Just one. Sorry, Stkx. You say Stkx or Krix?
No, it's
Krix's
Krix.
turn.
Yeah. So move Krix from here to here. I want to be within 5 feet, and I'll put a Cure Wounds on him.
Okay.
And gonna mark this thing as favored target. And that's all she can currently do with her turn. The Cure Wounds is gonna give a... Give me 1 second here. That's a D8. Okay, click on it. Ooh, 11 points of healing.
Okay.
And what's the thing look like?
It looks like a humanoid human,
Okay.
dressed in red.
Sounds good.
You, Krix, cast this thing. Doesn't seem to have that much effect. And now we're going to move on to this dude who does not know that Stkx is outside.
Nope.
So he is... Yep. Well, really, he's going to dash. But you'll get an attack of opportunity from him. And pointer. So that's 30 feet. He's going to dash. But you can take your attack of opportunity before he dashes.
Oh, on Stkx? Okay.
Yes.
What she got? She will ram him with her horns. That's
And they are sharp.
They are sharp. Once I find them.
They're on your head.
Yeah, I know. Come on. So that is a... There. Roll. Why are you not rolling? Fine, I'll roll. 20.
20. 20's going to hit.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Sharp, pointy damage.
Sharp, pointy damage.
Yep, that hits him.
Okay.
And he's going to keep on running. Move out of my way. And we're going to say that this is open space here.
Okay.
So he's going to keep on running. And now Tom.
All right. So at this point, trying to remember. Am I surprised? Am I skipped this round, or was it just that I missed the surprise round? I was there and I didn't get the first round, but now I can move.
Now you can move. First round was him doing the slip.
Right. Okay. So they have run out the door. Tom is like still frozen for a second. He's gripping the table, and then he just turns in and is like tries to. Has Niam's body fallen, or is she just up against the chair or something? Or
I guess in the span of 6 seconds, it is falling.
So
yeah, she's falling.
Okay, so Tom's going to want to do a medicine check, but he's also going to want to catch the body from falling. So I don't know if I have to pick one of those actions or if.
No, you can do both.
Okay, so he's going to try to catch the body from falling.
Do dexterity to see if you can catch the body to keep the body from hitting the flow.
Why can I not roll just straight dexterity right now? That is so weird. All right. That is a 6.
And Tom let the bodies hit the flow.
Body hits the floor. Tom is then getting down on the floor and is going to. He just saw Krix try to cast a healing spell. Nothing. What he would normally expect to have happen didn't happen, so he's going to desperately try to check Niam to see why that might be.
Okay.
So the heal didn't work?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, it looked like it didn't really do anything.
Right. Here we go. Medicine. Oops. Okay, so that's a 3 with advantage.
So, what you see blood pouring down her throat, and what also seems to be kind of like there's black on her throat as well, and that's it. That's what you see.
Yeah, Tom is still in. Seems like he's just an extension of being in shock. Essentially, he's just sitting there with an ineffectual medicine check, just kind of holding her head, just looking at it.
Stkx.
Stkx, not really, didn't know what's going on inside. Heard a scream, knew who it was. Got bowled over. Can I get a 20-foot radius centered right about here, please?
Yeah.
I want him just kind of in the first few feet of it.
There we go. Stop. Get out of my way. Alright, so like this?
Yes, please. That is
All right.
a spike growth. Every 5 feet he moves, he takes 2d4 worth of damage.
Okay. And rough terrain as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then I'll poke my head in the door to see what the hell's going on.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? Well, shit. I'll be right there.
Okay, and that's going to put us on to Niam. Okay. Zaz.
Alrighty. Okay, so save DC is my spell save DC. There it is. Let's take a look at this map. It says has 30 feet. So this is this is a fully outdoor, like right now we're all inside and the red adorned man is outside running away, or is he like in a patio or something?
No, I'd say like this is literally just outside. I wouldn't even say patio. It's just the map I'm using. Discount the tables right there.
Right. Okay. So we're going to check. So Zaz can get to the door space. Does that get line of sight? Like, do you see how there's like a square right? He can move.
I can agree with your argument for line of sight. That you're standing in the door.
Yeah, like just it would be pushing open the door, and if he has line of sight when he does that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Zaz is going to. Is that 30 feet away? No, it's not. Oh my god. I was gonna do enlarge reduce. God damn it. 35 feet.
That's funny.
Oh, look at all these spells.
When in doubt, just blast.
That's funny.
No. Not gonna do tiny hut. Yeah, so this is going to be Zaz pushes open the door and is going to cast a firebolt. Now this is with Zaz as a cantrip.
Yep.
Can I cast it at a higher level to get the higher level bonuses or no? Okay.
Nope.
No.
So this is just going to be cast as a cantrip.
But he gets 2 of them because he's level 6, so it's it's just one, but it's a 2d10, I believe.
All right, great. So first one, 2, 15. So that is a 10 and a 23 to hit.
23 hits.
I think he only
23
gets
hits.
1. So it'd just be the 1. So the 2 plus your 8.
2 plus 8.
Eldritch Blast is 1 attack per when you get higher levels. Firebolt is just the 1 attack. So I think.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you said because he's level 6 he gets to cast it twice.
No, I was thinking your character, not his.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, then the first
a 10.
one I rolled was the 2, so that's going to be a 10. So he's just going to cast a firebolt. Oh, makes sense. He's going to swing open the door and just cast a firebolt at that shape. But
Okay.
let me see if there's any bonus actions that he would take here. No.
He could activate his Blade Song for an extra 10 feet of movement.
That is true.
Yep.
And
plus 4 to his AC.
That actually does make sense. So as a bonus action after missing, he's going to activate Blade Song.
And then you can get an extra 10 feet of movement and get out of the door.
Do I get it the same turn?
I would assume you would have. Yeah. I would assume he would have done it first.
Okay.
He normally does.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would have done it first. So yeah, you can get your other 10 feet.
All right. Yeah, Blade Song is activated.
So actually, and I'm okay with doing this because it's not your character. Since he would have activated Blade Song first, if you wanted to do Enlarge Reduce,
You're going to give it to me? All right. Yeah.
True.
I mean, if we go with the redaction, I'm down because I want to try this spell here. All right, so for reduce, the target is unwilling. Make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm going to assume that fails. That's a 9.
Get little. Target size
He's a
is
small
halved.
boy.
Target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. The reduction decreases its size by 1 category from, I'm presuming, medium to small.
Yeah.
He said it was like a human. Until the spell ends, the target also has disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Target's weapons also shrink to match the new size, and it will deal less damage. Nothing to movement speed, though.
Nope.
I'm kind of surprised.
And
Okay.
Just to let you know, also, Krix has the alert feat, so Krix can't be surprised.
Yeah, but she's not here. Like I said, I'm going to be an asshole about that.
I know, that's fine. I just noticed.
Yeah. But yeah.
It is her turn.
Yeah.
She can get to here, if you can move her to here. Well, or right in here. Either works in there. Wherever she can attack without having hubby in the way. So she's got favorite enemy up, so she can do an attack with her longbow. Ooh, 30's gonna hit. So that's a D8 for you, plus a D6 for you, and Gloomstalker gets an extra D8.
Her typical's like 50 damage. So,
Yeah.
whatever. She just obliterates him.
21 damage. And Gloomstalker on her first thing, she gets a second attack with the Gloomstalker plus her regular attack, so she still has 2 more attacks.
Get him.
So 21 to hit.
Yep.
And 22 to hit.
Yep.
So she only gets the D8, so that's 6. Oh, that's 3 ones I rolled.
Nice.
So, but also 10, so 13 plus 6, so 19 more damage.
Okay.
She's done.
Yeah, he's looking hurt.
Good. His turn.
Mm. And he's got like 20 feet there to, if he wants to.
Isn't all this stuff though like difficult terrain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can only move his normal speed, you can't dash.
Yeah.
And every 5 feet he's taking 2d4 worth of damage.
Yeah. But you put it right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it looks like normal damage after the normal terrain. You can't tell it's there unless he does a perception check against my spell DC. But that's only if he saw me cast the spell.
He's trying to get away.
Okay.
So, and he can only move half. So that's 15 feet, and
So he's taking 6d4 worth of damage. So.
1, 2, 3. If you want to go ahead and
Kill him?
Do
Go
that.
ahead.
no, go ahead and roll that damage.
14.
Oof. Okay. Does he have?
Yeah, he's got that damn knife.
Yeah, he does, but I don't think he wants to throw it. No. All right. That's gonna be his turn. Tom.
Oh boy. So Tom sees Stkx is the only one left inside in the doorway. Var is completely elsewhere. Not
The
even
bar
in
is
the-
not there.
Barrow's not even
Not-
here.
Are there other? Not really going to use a perception check on this, but are there other patrons and what's happening with them in general the last couple of turns?
I'd say probably like 4 or 5 common folk, and they're more on the oh my god freaking out than anything else.
No other suspicious characters.
Do a perception.
Okay. Yeah, there's one. There's not a spell. There's another thing Tom will want to do this turn, but he'll give a perception. That is an 8.
Not that you can see.
And
These people are
Pirate.
screaming.
Tom is going to say something quietly to Niam. He's not whispering necessarily, but he's saying something in a low voice, and he still looks panicked. He's saying it, and I feel like if
You can
with
say
the door closed, there is no way that Zaz and Krix would hear, but there realistically is a chance that Stkx would hear.
17 passive perception. 17 passive insight, too.
if you want to roll something, what would be a good roll for that?
Be deception, trying to.
Yeah, deception.
Deception.
Not trying to lie, just keep it quiet.
Only an 8.
I think Father Tom needs to switch digital dice.
Yeah.
Maybe you should.
Um,
Maybe.
It's actually pretty fantastic. I'm rolling this low here. So you hear Tom say, he's not like, he's certainly not smiling. He says like his emotions seem as you would expect in the situation, but he has repeated to her several times, "What did you do?"
Okay.
And if he has any action left for this, Tom is going to take off. He's got his necklace, and he is going to take off his necklace and hurriedly try to put it on Niam.
Just your religious symbol.
Yeah. Yeah. Which would be the Pact of the Talisman, the Pact Boon.
I can't remember what your pact boon is. Please tell me.
It's
I don't have to look it up.
Tom is doing it for the connection of it to the God of Light. But what the item actually does is when the wearer of your talisman fails an ability check, they can add a d4 to the roll, potentially turning the roll into a success. This benefit can be used 3 times, and all expended uses are restored when you finish a long rest.
Okay. Yep, that's good. You're able to put the necklace on. You're able to put the necklace on. At the start of your turn, you do feel that Liam's going limp on you as you get this necklace on her. And next is
Stkx. Stkx, not knowing, she's gonna go right up, see what's going on, and cast Lesser Restoration on her. To see if that'll get rid of disease and poison. And then bonus action, heal her with a healing word.
okay.
For 8. To see if the Lesser Restoration will kick in. And then tell Tom to go help outside. I got this.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like she has been sustained. Still unconscious, but sustained. As you see more black ichor just kind of seep out from her neck and her wound close.
Can I get a sample? I probably don't have action to give a sample.
No.
Okay.
And she's just unconscious. So Zaz.
Zaz is going to... Are we running out of move space here?
Yeah, there's space around.
Oh, there is space in the bottom.
Just remember. Well, I guess Zaz might know that the spell's there anyway, so. Never mind.
I would no, I didn't tell anybody.
Would Zaz be able to see that?
Perception
Magically?
check.
That'd be perception.
Yeah, against
would that come at the
spell
expense of an?
Would
that come at the expense of a main action?
Let me look here at my spell.
Nah, perception check, I'll just call it a bonus.
All right. Let's see with the. Oh, nice little +5. That is a 24 perception.
Beats my 15. Yep.
So you know that the spell ends about right here.
Okay. So Zaz this turn has 30 feet plus 10. So with 40 feet, can he circumnavigate that and still get much closer to this guy? I'm trying to decide, like 15.
You're gonna be pretty much if you go to the edge of the circle and you walk that circumference, you're gonna be the same distance from him, because right now he's at the center of the whatchamajiggy.
Okay, he's in the middle of it right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so Zaz will move right to the edge of that. And going to cast Gazanar's Scorcher. So he's going to shoot a 30-foot long, 5-foot wide line of roaring flame for a dexterity saving throw.
That's actually pretty good. What's my saving throw? Oh, nice. 22.
That passes. He's going to make. Okay, so a quick question. This is in Zaz's second level, but can this be cast at third?
I'm not sure on the spell.
If the spell says
If it says
on
it can,
Yeah. Yeah, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of third level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8
Yep.
for each slot. Okay, so this is going to be cast at third level. This is going to be 4d8.
he gonna die.
3, 7, 14. Oh, 20 total. Half of 20. Half of 20.
hold on. What's okay? That does not take him out, but he is fucked. He is fucked up.
3 shots from Krixwell.
Crix, you go ahead.
14 probably will miss. The 28
Yep.
will hit.
Yep,
And a 19.
hits.
Alright, so we are D8, D8, and a D6.
Where's all this extra D8?
D8 for the long bow, 2 attacks, so that's 2d8, and the D6 for both attacks for favored enemy. And Gloomstalker, you get an extra bonus roll, which is a D8.
Look here. You just go ahead and tell me how he dies because he only has 3 hit points.
Oh, okay. Pretty much just like one arrow in the back of the spine, the other right in the back of the head.
Yep. He gets shot and he topples. And we are out of initiative.
Yeah, Gloomstalker with favored foe up is ridiculous.
And with that, we're going to move.
And she'll run in and tell Stkx to drop the spell outside so I can loot the body.
The Thri-kreens took care of business.
Yep.
Yeah, with that, we're going to move over to, before we loot the body and stuff, we're going to move over to
Sure.
Rian and Valenti.
Hey.
Hi.
No, the meathead.
Hey,
Have you heard of a blood oath ever?
heard of them, but I've never done one.
Well, neither had I until fairly recently, and it was sort of by accident. So the way you see me with Celine and that thing that's inside of her is because of that. I don't even know what happened, but I am compelled to make sure that they are okay and safe.
Can we do that in a quiet way that no one will hear? Do you want to use Ruvok? That'll take a few days, though.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm telling you why I was the way I was in the room. That is what I'm telling you.
Oh.
They are fine right now. Also, we have the stone that goes to Sanctuary, so if anybody knows, if that little sucker is in trouble or coming out or something, they will let me know. I really, honestly, I do not know what happened. We were talking, then we were talking about the dead guy, or the not supposed to be dead guy, but if it happens, I guess it happens. And then before I knew it, I had my knife out and I was cutting my palm, and she did hers, and we said some things to each other, and it was gone. No mark. No nothing.
What those people told you about Blood Oaths?
Sorry?
Like,
I spoke with Alaric. He was about as useful as he is on a regular basis. He's, again, has heard of them, but has never actually seen one or something. I don't know. Nobody seems to know anything about anything, so I don't know.
like me to ask you know who about them?
I mean, I tried, but she was as respectful and polite and super helpful as I'm sure you know that she has been.
Well, it doesn't hurt to ask. Doesn't mean that she'll have any information, though.
She told me nothing, as you would expect, but that is why I am the way you saw me. I don't know. I tried. It's like I cannot resist it. Like I said, I feel compelled. It's very strange. Yeah. So that is that. So if you make fun of me again, I will rip out your tongue and feed it to a bird.
Guess I need to be careful if I ever get asked to make one of those blood oaths.
I was not even. Nobody asked. We were just talking. And she wanted to make sure that she was safe from the dead guy because apparently he's off his rocker, as we all knew that he would be. I mean, so she wanted to make sure she was safe. She asked me to swear it. I swore it, and here we are. It's not like she said, "Hey, make a blood oath with me." She said, "Swear it," and that is how you swear. So. And then nothing. Just nothing.
Interesting indeed.
Yes. So, I just told you no campfires, and please, you must keep your voice down.
I've already gone ahead and secured all my stuff that might make noise, made sure nothing's going to be shifting into my pack.
Yes. Watch where you step, and just try to be as unnoticed as possible. Natasha should be waiting at the entrance there. If she shows up, we'll see. Inferior swords. I'll mutter that under my breath. Inferior. So. Other than that, we should definitely keep watch. The three of us. They wander. Somebody's itching to roll some dice. Sorry. Yeah.
As you now make your way through the woods,
Yeah.
it's going to take you probably another week to get through.
Yeah, because we're going a long ways up in there.
Mm-hmm.
And stealthily as possible.
So let's roll stealth rolls. With advantage because you're securing your gear, as pointed out
Hey!
So,
Nat 20, baby. 24.
nice.
$16.
Okay. You make it through the woods pretty well. At night, you do hear the wailing of little ghouls and critters, and not so much critters, but you know, you hear bells. It's enough. It's enough to disturb the sleep. And you get to the entrance. Valenthian, this entrance might surprise you because it's not grand. It's kind of like a human-sized rabbit hole. It's like Bugs Bunny. It's like Bugs Bunny's hole. And sitting on a rock near the hole, you see Natasha Duval picking at her fingernails with a dagger. It's about tame.
You know what the goal is of this place is to not be seen or touched, whatever. Freaking swords. Listen, so about this dragon, I don't know why you are in Goliath. I don't have any idea. I hope you know what you're doing with Mr. Death Smell over there, but this is not. I mean, you can join Sanctuary if you want to, but this is for. You know how they say up here, the enemy of your enemy is your what's that word, Valentine?
Oh. Enemy is my friend.
So, enemy of, yes, exactly. But I feel like since you are, I mean, you're not as good as me, but you're all right. Perhaps you and maybe some others, maybe Goliath itself, could assist, perhaps, in the fight against Asharingar. Of course, for glory and loot and whatever it is that you do over there in Goliath, of course.
So you're talking about a alliance raid.
Sure, yes.
And I had to come out all the
I
way
didn't
out
want to
here.
talk to that guy. Have you seen him?
Yeah, he's strong.
He's death, and you know it. Why are you even in Goliath? What made you go there?
Have you seen how strong they're becoming? Goliath is a rising star.
A rising Death Star. I mean, you might as well be serving Lot yourself. Are you? Interesting.
I hadn't thought on this, but yeah, you're gonna say that, and she's gonna give you a look of just like, well, yeah, of course.
Well, then, if you are, you'll join because there will be much death and darkness for her to revel in. Of course.
Yeah.
So then, just join already. What's the problem?
Who? What? Join Sanctuary?
No! I mean, you can. Always, I guess, open invitation for a number 2 to the number 1. But, no, in the, whatever alliance, something you mentioned a second ago.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a problem. It's pretty easy to set up.
Great. So then you set it up and we will count that as a win.
Wins the raid.
I'll tell you when the raid is when it is.
Then just call me then.
Well, I want to make...
don't bring me back over here just on a whim.
You are welcome, but I wanted to talk to you by yourself, not with the guy that stinks that you know is not from...
My province is perfectly fine. he is a devout follower of ours,
Is he now?
as we all are.
Then he, of course. And if you then see, there's no problem. We should cause all the death in her name as we can.
Yes, we should.
Great, agreed. Now get out of my way. I've got to get in there.
Well, I'm going in too. I'm here. I might as well say hi to my house.
I thought you didn't want to come back here. Didn't you say that a while ago?
And I'm here now.
All right, then let's go.
Yep, follow me. And she's gonna say, but actually she's gonna say winners first, and she's gonna dive in.
I'm gonna grab her by her foot and pull her back out.
Roll dexterity.
I'm good at that. Let's see. Today, be good at that. Be good at that because it's something I really want to do.
How tall is Rin?
9. 5'9", I think.
No, you 5'11". That's what you
5'11". 5'11". That's what my thing says. I'm looking at it right now. 5'11".
I'm 6'2", but I'm 219 pounds. So.
Yeah. So yeah, she's gonna go first. I'll be like, whatever. The second the mouse gets the cheese, and then I'll just and I will turn around to Val and be like with a look, like this is kind of what I was talking about, and then I'll be like, shh, and I'll start crawling in.
Yep, and you'll crawl in, and you'll crawl for a ways. It's gonna take 3 months of crawling.
They better not. It's not. Well, they must have made this tunnel a lot bigger.
Let me pull up what I want. Okay, well, and this is just kind of more for a view of like the tunnels.
Yeah.
So this, you don't need to worry about tokens on this map or anything. Just kind of crawling through. Eventually, it'll open up into a bigger area that will lead into the city.
Okay. Once we get to a bigger area and Valenthian is out, as out of that cramped area, I'm going to really impress this upon him, and I'm going to say to you, listen, whatever you want to do while you're here in Stkx, you will ask me first. If you desire to meet with anyone, I will arrange it. If you go out on your own, I cannot protect you. If you lie to me or attempt to mislead me, I will not protect you. Do we understand?
You will, lass.
Here we go.
And in the Undercommon, Natasha is going to say, you realize you're an idiot for bringing him, as she keeps on walking.
Mind your business, nosy number 2. He will be fine.
And I could not find a picture I liked. So you're gonna get through the opening. You're gonna keep walking. It's gonna get dark. John is gonna cast a spell on Valenthian to get. No, Valenthian, you have night vision, don't you?
Dark vision, 60 feet.
That's what I meant. Never mind. It's Tom who doesn't have dark vision.
I don't either.
Oh, yes. So hey, it worked out. So
I got produce flame.
So you're it's gonna open up, and if you look at the map that is on Discord
Oh yeah, and the GM stuff, right?
and the DM stuff,
Okay, I knew I had seen it, but I'm like, where was it?
Yep.
So, essentially, the area you came in on was kind of like in the. You see the surface farms.
Mm.
Now, if you go underneath that tunnel, where that tunnel is, right there, that's the tunnel you into.
Yeah.
So, when it opens up, it kind of opens up into that three-way right there. Ren, of course, you and John know where you're at.
Yep.
So, you enter Stkx, and Stkx is, it's not as fine stonework as dwarves have, but it's.
Can I do a history check on it?
There's no way you would know about it.
For the stonework.
I have stone cunning.
You can do it for the stone, yeah. But as far as for the city, you're not going to know anything.
Even with my +6 that I get to add, I rolled a 1.
Nice. So, but you'll see, a mixture of sandstone, limestone, and obsidian that's been melted together to create these buildings. And often to the very back of the cavern, you see a very large, and it looks to be like obsidian and emerald palace built into the back of the cavern. And Ren, what you see is as you look back to it, you see a big banner. But that banner holds the symbol of Lepos.
Yeah.
So, you know that originally when you left, you were left from the Grand Palace, and now you're going to be going into one of the buildings in front of the Grand Palace.
Mm-hmm.
As far as where your family would be.
Right.
But that's depending on where you want to go. Now, Ren, how about you meet me in Barstones?
Oh yeah, I'd love to. I mean, same, but so I think in Undercommon I'm going to tell John Dahl that we need to go to the depths immediately. She has asked for us.
Okay.
Yeah, I made the same face. It's okay. It's fine. You will be fine. To Valenthian, I will say, we will not go to my house first. We have somewhere else to be right now.
Saying that I wouldn't speak, I just nod my understanding.
Okay, so as you walk and you travel and pulling stuff up and making noise, there it is. As you walk down this corridor here, Ren, if you're not going to do it, John is going to do it.
Do what?
As far as filling Valenthian in on like this right here is the granary.
Oh no, Rin will not be the tour guide.
Jonda will be the tour guide.
Yes, as he should be. He is that guy.
Yeah. You're getting some looks, but it doesn't look like anyone of note. So no one with a house that's that's willing to come at you. And if you poke your head to the right and you see Savar, it smells worse. It smells more damp. It smells
Like Malprevis, actually.
no, not really like my Provis, but like definitely has kind of that stench of decay, and you can hear the odd scream. It's not necessarily. It's not. Doesn't sound pleasant.
We don't go there.
But essentially, it's the slums of
Yeah.
Stkx Savar. The people in Savar do not have houses, so they are unclaimed, and according to most people in Stkx, are unworthy. So they're just slightly above slaves.
Yeah.
And then you get to the depths, where if you look at the map and you see that little building in the background of it, you'll say that's where we train our fighters. It doesn't seem like a great place.
You
You
stop your lies right now. Bite your tongue.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're axe person.
Yes, because we are stronger, harder. We fight to the death. The others are softer, weaker, and pansies.
So this is where they brainwash our fighters.
I'm not brainwashed. I trained hard.
And you still care about being an axe or a sword.
Yes, it's important.
And you see also in the depths here that there's some mushrooms, some luminous, some not. It's kind of like an underground farm as well when it comes to that. And at the very bottom of it, it starts to get pitch black.
Yeah.
So no ambient light, nothing from a luminous mushroom. So you're going to walk, and just the tiniest little canary, essentially. That's illuminated just slightly. Is going to flutter in front of you and start to be your guide.
Yeah, I'll follow it. I'm gonna take that as a sign that that's the way we need to go.
Yeah. So you follow it down. Even
Can I
as
make a perception check for something that may or may not matter?
yeah, you can.
I'm curious where Azrael is.
Where who?
Well, you could just ask me. To be honest.
13 and 8. Yeah, but I said I wouldn't speak, but I remember what we talked about on the way here. But I also went and read Poe's Feather. I'm like, oh, it doesn't like to be sheathed normally.
No, I know. I'm aware of that.
That's all.
We're in
So
the
you-
depths now. Not much matters.
You get guided. This is deeper than Ren has ever gone.
Yeah. When I say to the depths with you, I'm sure you've heard me say that sometimes in combat or, just to whoever. This is what I mean.
These are the depths.
Yeah.
The bird's going to stop, and it's going to, and as you follow it, and you feel yourself kind of step onto what feels like a platform.
Okay.
There's going to be a small, fist size, black ball.
Okay.
Now, what you're used to seeing is a small, fist size white
Yeah.
ball.
Okay.
So, if you take that ball, let me put this up here real quick.
You die.
Yep, if you take that ball, it turns out that it sucks out your soul, and
Oh, great,
you
yeah.
are fucked.
Cool.
No.
If I had a soul. I'm just kidding.
Now I've got to pull this up. Oh, actually, before I even pull it up, let me move you to a map.
Oh, good. I'm down.
Maps are great.
What could go
And-
wrong?
Loth descends upon you and kills you.
I was like, damn it! I got lured to my death by somebody else. This is stupid. I did think everything's a trap, though, so I should have known. Wolf would never.
Well, I guess here's the question: are you grabbing the ball or not? First and foremost.
Yes.
So you get transported.
That one's pretty.
It is pretty.
I like that.
Yeah, I didn't even realize I had that until I was looking through my shit the other day. Damn it. Where is it? There you are. Do-do-do-do. It's not what I want. Do-do-do-do. Oh, no. Why'd you say that as a web page, you freaking dick?
Yeah,
What,
you
huh?
freaking dick.
Hold on, let me open this picture. Now, we're going to do that. Some may like this, some may not. But what you're going to see is there's light in this room.
Right.
You're going to see a very large figure sitting on the throne. And I'll put that
Whew.
figure.
I was deathly afraid it was going to be somebody else. We're fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Whew. So if I see her sitting on the throne, I will like immediately walk in and bow in reverence.
Yeah, holding a raven-headed scepter is Renee's favorite person in the
It
world.
really is. I have her picture on my wall just here, and you know,
The Raven Queen.
that is here.
And she's going to say, hello,
My lady.
welcome. Valenthian, I believe your name is. You will be free to speak here. This isn't the typical Drow area. So, and Rin and Jonda, it's good that you've made haste. And we have quite a bit to discuss. And now we're going to switch over.
Whoa! I thought you were gonna drop a different thing happening, and I was like, oh, I'm so afraid.
You haven't even scratched the surface yet.
I know.
All right. And this is why I was like, this one's probably going to be a little bit on the longer side. Yeah. So, Stkx and Tom.
What happened, Tom?
Move it back.
Are we still, we're like pick up right where we left off pretty much?
Yep. So, Stkx was about to go and loot the body. No, that's not the right fucking
Different map.
dick.
I used that map on my Thursday campaign.
Huh, do you?
I did.
There we go.
What's going on, Tom? What happened?
They came out of nowhere. They just they came in. They just cut her throat. Is she?
I think I've
did that
stabilized
work?
her. Yeah. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna pull out a I have a herbalism kit, and it comes with some vials. So I'm just gonna scoop some in and put it into a vial. Whatever that black ichor is. Nihim, can you talk? Are you okay? What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
Here, eat this. I'm gonna stick a good berry in her mouth.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he tried to kill me.
Who was he?
Who was it?
I don't know.
Well, can you walk?
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's go look at him outside.
Let's go.
He's dead, by the way.
You're dead. Turns out the Neum is Loth, and she kills
Oh, no.
I'd
See
like
you
to
guys
see her
in
try.
Yeah, for now. Yeah, Tom's just gonna follow them out.
I kind of assumed you were. There. Everyone gets in to the party.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring him back into the
Tom is he's saying to Neem, like, as Neem stands up, like, leave that on, okay? Leave that just for now. The necklace.
Yeah, okay. I guess I can do that.
Still, you're feeling fully better. That was I thought you were dead. There was a moment where you just.
Yeah, I was thinking. I kind of thought that was going to be it for me.
Have you seen this guy before? You know where he's from? Any markings on it that you recognize?
If she looks at his face, she is not going to recognize him.
Okay.
Now, if you want to do investigation checks, or one of you wants to do investigation checks with advantage, that's fine.
I think our wizard probably got the best investigation.
You can use his.
Okay.
You can use his.
Because you can have the higher intelligence.
I'll be the nice guy and say what count it is.
Got a +4. And I clicked on Zaz twice. I just want to check both of them. Mine's only a +2. We really don't have them. What's yours, Tom?
Investigation is +5. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yours is the best then.
With advantage or just
I'll give
straight?
you guidance also.
All right. That is a 16.
16. Is that with your guidance also?
Added
No, that's an extra D4.
Extra.
Wow, that brings it up to 20. Dirty 20.
That's twice you've rolled 4 on the guidance.
Nice. So, as you go through the body, you'll find the knife. It's obviously laced with the same black ichor. So, yippee for that. You do a pretty thorough investigation, even with a dirty 20. So, if you take a peek in his mouth, you see that he has no tongue.
Hmm.
And you go looking through, and you can see that tattooed on his chest, not big, maybe 2 inches, is a red M.
The letter N?
The letter M, as in
M.
Mike.
Okay.
Phonetic alphabet. Come on.
Would either
I
of those...
just said Mike. It's Alpha Bravo Charlie. It said Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Sorry, go ahead.
Anyone
Would
know what
either of
that is?
those have, like, any significance? Somebody missing a tongue or an M tattoo, would that have any...
Would any of us know what that is? Or more specifically, would Nehem know what that is? Like, he looks human?
He looks human. Liam does not know what that is. I can't remember if everyone saw that or not now. Shit. Did everyone see that letter that y'all found in Orion's room?
Yes.
Okay.
It was shared by Stkx.
Yep.
It's the same font. So it's the same stylized M.
I will let them know that. What could that mean?
Means motherfucker.
The only person we know with the M was Mel Pravis.
Tom takes a couple steps away from the body. He's just looking at it all.
I'll ask Nehem if she ever had dealings with Mel Pravis before.
Other than the whatever alliance raids we did, no. Tom, how far would you say you stepped away? Just a couple steps? Or are you stepping away?
About like 10 feet back.
Okay.
Like he's like, yeah, like using. Well, it depends if everybody's continuing to talk and stuff like that, and there's enough going on. Tom's going to step away.
Okay, how far away? If you'll move your character for me.
Oh, right.
Like if you're going away, if you're going inside, you tell me.
Yeah. So Tom would start, if we're all kind of here, he would start to kind of drift in this direction, and then if no one's paying attention to him, he'll walk just back into the tavern and sit down where he was sit down.
I'm going to have Zaz use Gentle Riposte on this guy, just in case we need to get anything out of him.
As Zaz is doing that, Tom, you sit down, and the candle in front of you on the table flashes, and it flashes bright, very bright. Tom, you're blinded.
By the light.
Oh,
Blinded by the light.
Holds up, covers his eyes. I think Tom falls out of his chair too. Falls back.
So yeah, you cannot see. Yeah. Now, I'm sorry, gentle repose, right?
Yeah, it's going to take him 10 minutes to do as a ritual. And while he's doing that, I want to do a ritual detect magic on it to see if the tattoo is magical.
The tattoo is not magical.
Or if there's anything magical, like is the dagger magical, all that fun stuff.
The dagger's not magical.
Okay.
And so, yeah.
So nothing magic on him?
Nothing magic on him.
Okay. Would we be able to tell how old the tattoo is? Does it look fairly recent?
It doesn't look recent. I mean,
If the ink's
I don't
faded
know.
or not? I wasn't too sure.
I don't know
Okay.
if you can really. I can't guess the age of a tattoo realistically, so it looks like it's been there for a while.
Okay.
It's a fully healed, fully set tattoo.
Okay.
And I think that's a great stopping point for this section
Sure.
of the party. Here. So, when y'all then next session, y'all can figure out that Tom has gone blind.
Yeah. That's okay. I can fix that.
We shall see.
We'll see.
This is, yeah, we would definitely see about
Still gonna try to fix the blinding condition.
And now let's move back over for our final section. That's
Yeah. Rin is still going to be bowing, like, it's like a deep bow while she listens.
So, no progress on your task, from what I know.
Oh, no, my lady. There has been some.
Well, I don't think that you're quite ready for Loth, or Loth's realm.
Is anybody really ready?
I've known her a long time. Even I can't say that I'm fully ready for
Right.
it.
Yes. I will go, though. I will.
I know you will. I know you will. But I don't think the time is right. But, of course, you know, the other realms have opened up. And it seems your big three, as you call it, are more preoccupied with exploring those realms. So,
Yes.
with you three, I think you need to get the Quartal.
Yes, my lady. I am doing what you asked and coming down here to speak with my matron mother about that. Begrudgingly, honestly.
No, that's not the Quartal.
Yeah, it's found in the realm
No, that is that the quarter. No, that's the palm,
Mm-mm.
isn't it? Hold on.
I think it might even be both. Let me look at my backstory.
I might have misspoke.
Yeah, I found in the realm of the Spider Queen. That's why I said, would I know it where it was down here, or would somebody know?
Oh,
it
I'm
near
sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, I misspoke. I'm at the edge of repose.
Oh, yeah, no. What was the question?
She's gonna say that it's probably best that you go and get the edge of repose first.
Oh, before the portal.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you say so, my lady.
Valenthian, you're usually up for a fight, right?
Olympian just gets the biggest smile and gives a soft bow of his head to her.
Um, well, that sounds good. I know Jonda will be happy to join. John is going to do his same and get his bow of the head.
Mm-hmm.
And I will send someone else on your to assist you.
Did you have someone in mind, my lady?
I do. You can see him when you get there.
Okay.
And orbs appear before you.
An orb appeared before me. That was so quick. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I will look at her and I will bow my head and I will say, "Thank you, my lady," and I will grab it.
Yep, don't waste time. So Renee grabs it. Trying to hold. Grabs it. I'm assuming Valentine grabs it. I'm going to check.
I mean, as much as I'd like to think I can just chill here with the Raven Queen for all eternity, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think you're her type. So you transport you. The first thing you see, and Ren, you're probably the only person who's going to recognize this person because this person is Dax.
Oh, okay. Okay. I will. You're going easy on me right now, and I'm freaking out. Okay. I keep waiting for it to to shoot in or something. Okay.
And you don't really see a person. First, you hear the voice, which is, "I have new things to play with."
Are we still in the depths, or where did we transport to?
You transport what kind of looks like just a white void.
A white void.
You're standing on ground. It's like a white void. There's new things to play with. And like the Cheshire cat, you see a mouth appear. And you can call me the gatekeeper.
Okay.
And we're going to have so much fun.
So I think that our ideas of fun might be different. I don't know that we have a choice.
And that is where we're going to end for y'all.
So it's not Dax, it's just a mouth?
No, Dax is there.
I recognize the voice.
You don't recognize the voice.
Okay, so Dax is standing somewhere.
So essentially, you three and Dax appeared there.
Okay.
At the same time. And as y'all appeared, you see Dax, and then you hear the voice of the gatekeeper.
Okay, well, I have more splaining to do. Thank you for that. Okay.
So.
In a white void.
Yep. So. We will see how purgatory fares for y'all.
Oh no! We're going to purgatory without the.
You wanted to split the party.
I did, but I didn't intend purgatory. But it's fine. I don't. Oh God.
You wanted to
Fine.
split the party. Yeah. And look, and same thing. Like I said, we're done. Same thing with the Neum thing. That was always going to happen when you go to Farasia, just like this was going to happen when you go to St. John. So it's great.